Hey everyone, Eamon here with my Avatar wrap up video. Yeah, sorry it's taking me so long to do this. It's been about a week since we finished the finale, I think. Yeah, I kind of just got like sidetracked and just didn't do one. But yeah, it gave me more time to like think about the show a bit and my thoughts, I guess, my general thoughts. Yeah. But before we get in that, I just wanted to give a huge shout out to three people in particular: Gotrick, Kohanu, and Muffin. You three were like the main people helped me out with in the comments and commenting like lots of the videos. Gotrick especially, like you were there the first video. I think you were the first like person really commenting, and that helped a ton with me answering all the questions I had each episode and all that. So that yeah, thanks a lot for that. Yeah, so I actually I recorded this video yesterday, but it was like I did like tier lists and stuff, and it went for like an hour long, and I was like, hey, there's no point in that was yeah, there's no one's gonna watch an hour long of me just like making a tier list, or I mean, if you would watch it, I mean you're crazy because it was not entertaining when I was rewatching it. Yeah, so I'm kind of just re-recording this. I guess since we're talking about Avatar in general, I did finish the live action episode 7 and 8. I haven't uploaded yet, but yeah, episode 7 I just didn't really enjoy that much, so that kind of put me off like uploading it right away. And then episode 8 I liked even less, and the whole episode was just me like kind of, I wouldn't say getting mad, but I was just like super negative the whole time, and it wasn't the most like fun reaction, but I'm still gonna upload that. I'll probably edit it pretty condensed because yeah, I did not really like how it ended at all. Um Unfortunately. Um yeah, and then I guess so mini announcement, I guess. I am going to make a new channel for my for Korra and for like TV and movies going forward that I react to, because yeah, if you guys are subbed, which I'm sure you are if you're watching this video specifically, yeah, my channels kind of went a different direction than I thought it was going to when I started. I assumed that my like Avatar and like TV show stuff would kind of be what people like enjoyed watching the most, but it seems my yeah, like my rugby stuff. You've been getting spammed by my rugby videos for the past month or so, and yeah, that seems to be like the vast majority of my subscribers and and like views are coming from the rugby stuff. So yeah, I am gonna make a new channel for the TV and movie stuff. I'll link it in the description. So definitely go subscribe to that for when we start up Korra, which should be shortly. Um, yeah, just with the whole like when I was like first making the channel, I was reading about like how the algorithm and all that stuff works, and yeah, it just doesn't really make sense to have something that's. I mean, I'm still getting decent views on the Avatar stuff, but it doesn't really like it doesn't get pushed out to um very well because like so many of my subscribers aren't interested in watching TV shows with me at all. So yeah, we'll make a new channel for that. I'll be just as active on that one. Yeah, yeah, like TV and movie is like that's what I wanted my channel to be in the beginning. So we're gonna make sure to grow that one over there. Yeah, and then I did want to ask you guys like what are your guys' favorite reactors for Avatar? Because if you did watch my earlier videos when I started reacting, I mentioned that I like love watching reaction stuff, and like I'm sure that you guys are the same where you'll like be going to bed, you're about to put a new show on, start a new show, and you're like, I'll just watch someone reacting to a show I know I like. Um, so yeah, I'm looking for a few people to react to, not to react to watch reacting to Avatar, because yeah, Avatar is definitely one of my favorite shows now after watching it. Um, I think you guys, I'm pretty much, I think I like throughout the show, I pretty much showed that I really liked it. Like, yeah, it was really good, super funny, super like heartwarming, I guess. Lots of sad moments. Yeah, it was just a great show. So yeah, so I'm looking for reactors. I did start react or watching Sean Tank Top. Is that the name? Yeah, Sean Tank Top. There's like the three of them. Yeah, they're like one of my favorite people that react to shows. So yeah, I pretty much finished all of their Avatar reactions. I also finished LM reactions. I forget what their names are. LM reactions. They're like Milena and something. Yeah, their reactions are good too. I watched their One Piece ones as well. But yeah, anyone else? Let me know who else you guys liked for Avatar reactions. Specifically, more ones that are maybe a little lesser known, I guess. Because yeah, I'm sure a lot of you guys probably have reacted, or I keep saying reacted. So a lot of you guys have probably watched the show via people reacting to it like numerous times. If you're anything like me at all, so yeah. Let me know who I should check out because yeah, that's pretty much all I've been watching. When I go to bed, I'll watch like 5 episodes of uh, of other channels reacting to it. Yeah, and then is there anything else I need to say about that? No, I guess we'll just yeah. So I didn't delete the tier lists I made. I figured I'd just keep them up, but instead of like going through it one by one like I did in my original video, I'll just kind of show you what I came up with, and maybe I can explain it a little bit really quickly. But so for the character tier list, this is how I ended up with. I didn't do a bunch of characters. I just kind of I didn't really have an opinion on a bunch of these characters, so I just kind of left them at the bottom here. But yeah, so we'll start at the bottom. F them like Zhao, um, Ozai, and Ko. Just yeah, fuck them. I hate their guts. Yeah, Paku was pretty annoying, even though he ended up being all right at the end. And then the bloodbending lady was just gave me the heebie-jeebies. So yeah, didn't like Boomy. Yeah, so I feel like was he that like in the live action he was like amazing in the live action. Yeah, so but did we really see him that much in the show in the cartoon? I don't think we did. Unless I'm misremembering, but yeah, he was just like yeah, Jet, yeah, same thing. He was just yeah, Sokka and Katara's dad, yeah, I just didn't really have like that much of an opinion. And the cabbage guy was kind of funny, I guess. um, then I liked them, yeah, May, Kyoshi, June, Yue, and Zuko's mom. Yeah, liked them, loved them. Ty Lee, Sokka, Appa, Momo, Suki, and Roku. Um, yeah, Sokka was the only one I didn't put S tier from like the gang, and that was mainly because of season 3 specifically. I feel like they made his character kind of like he was telling so many jokes, and like they got like progressively like worse and worse as like the show went on, but specifically season 3. And every time he make a joke too, he had that weird like animation on his face, so I kind of bumped him down a bit. But yeah, then Appa and Momo, you could put them S tier as well, but they're not really like they don't talk or anything, so it's hard to well, let's put them in the I love them tier. Yeah, then Suki was cool, Roku was cool. uh I almost put Ty Lee in S tier because she was like it was just funny seeing her like with Azula, like the like the difference in how in them, I guess. Yeah, and then yeah, so for my favorites, I put these in order from left to right. So Toph was my favorite character. Um, yeah, the show just got better when she was there. She had so many funny moments. She created metal bending. Um, yeah, yeah, she's my favorite character. Zuko's second favorite character. Zuko was like just his like story is so good. It's such a good story from the beginning to the end. Um, yeah, that's why he's there. That's why he's there. Aang, yeah, he's the star of the show. You can't really not have him in like your top 3. Like he's the star. That always happens when people make like favorite character stuff. It's like they always try to make like some lesser characters their favorite, but it's like he's the star of the show, and like yeah, he's yeah. The show wouldn't work if he wasn't like people didn't like him. Yeah, Katara, she was good as well. Really good story. Um, didn't totally sell me on the whole love story until more maybe towards the end. More so, they kind of got me with that. I didn't really see them as like a love interest for most of the show, but yeah, Aang kind of grew up a bit in as the show went on. Obviously, even though it was only a year, it seemed like he grew like 10 years in the year. Um, yeah, Iroh was yeah. How can you not have Iroh in the top? And then Azula, yeah, I put Azula in my favorites. She was just a really good villain. Like yeah, great villain, and she also like her story is also like really heartbreaking. So um, yeah, she was just a good character. Like you can have evil people in your favorites and I've always Ozai in the bottom one because Ozai wasn't really. I feel like they didn't really he didn't really have a story. He was just like the bad guy. Like there was no. Yeah, he was just a shitty person. Like Azula at least is like a child, so she has like a story that makes sense, kind of. Yeah, so that's my little character tier list. Yeah, pretty basic. I'm sure most people's are pretty similar to this. I don't know, but yeah, Toph's favorite, Zuko number two, Aang number three. Yeah, and then okay, so we got. I made an episode tier list as well. This is the part that took forever for me when I was making the video because I did not remember tons of episodes specifically, especially because we did episodes like two at a time for the most part. So I was like mixing up episodes together. But yeah, so we're just gonna go over S tier because yeah, that's the big one. Some of these, if you're yeah, a bunch of these episodes, I didn't like remember specifically what happened. I think the storm. I remember I went and looked it up after because I looked like at the community rankings of on this tier list site, and the storm was like S tier, I think, and that's because it was the one when they show like what happened to Zuko and how he got burnt and stuff. So I did not remember that happening in that episode. So that's why that's down in D tier. I'd probably put that A tier if I had to redo it. But yeah, lots of the stuff is just if I didn't like immediately think of something from the episode, then I kind of just like threw it where yeah. But yeah, so S tier from my favorite to yeah, in order from my favorite to number six, I guess. Favorite episode was part three, the finale. The Zuko Azula fight is I honestly can't think of a better like fight in like a movie or TV show I've ever watched before. Trying to think, is there anything? No, it was just so good. Like, yeah, there's. I mean, I'm someone that gets like chills and stuff, and like the combo of like visuals and like music, like my whole body like gets all like that. I know some people aren't like that, which is crazy to me, but there are yeah, apparently yeah. Like one of my buddies is a huge fan of movies and TVs, but he says he doesn't never feels like that when he watches stuff. And I'm like, what do you mean? Why do you watch them then? Like chasing that feeling is like the best part. But yeah, like the last time I felt like that when watching something, I think was probably like when I saw Interstellar in theaters. That was like I had like a similar feeling in like my body when I watched the Zuko Azula fight with the music and like the visuals and just like the story of it all was just yeah, definitely one of my favorite like fights and like scenes, I guess, in like any type of thing I've ever seen in my life. So yeah, that was well worth the like 60 episodes before that to get to it. Yeah, then second favorite would be the part four of the finale. Yeah, just a perfect ending to the show, all that stuff. The energy bending was really cool, some insane visuals. Um, yeah, just like a good ending. Like you can't really. Lots of shows never stick. Like lots of shows have bad endings after being good, so it's good that this show actually ended really well. And then yeah, so for the third one, I had Siege of the North Part Two. That was the yeah that episode had everything. I'm pretty sure that had the Zuko versus Katara. I think was that episode. It might have been the one before actually. Um, but yeah, no, it had like the whole moon getting killed, so like everything was in like red, the red moon, and that was sweet. And then it was like black and white with like the fire bouncing off of the black and white. It looked so cool. And then obviously Aang becoming the ocean spirit was like one of the coolest like such a weird like style I guess of like drawing, but it was awesome. And then yeah, the whole but Princess Yue sacrificing herself, and then I don't think I cried at that part, but I cried when Sokka and Yue's father were like discussing her and stuff, and that was like, the first time I cried in the show, so got to be S tier for that. Day of Black Sun Part Two. Yeah, Part One was kind of just them like attacking the temple or whatever. Part two was where all the juicy stuff happened. So yeah, part two is good. The Zuko versus his father. The lightning deflection was crazy. Azula being insane was awesome. Um, yeah, it's a good episode. And then yeah, the only non-finale I think that I had here was Lake Laogai, and that was yeah, that was the Appa reunion. We had Zuko and Iroh doing the whole. I mean, like the first time Iroh kind of like really yelled at Zuko and said like, "You have to stop. Like this is not the way." That was a great scene. And then yeah, obviously he lets Appa go, and then Appa returning, coming down from the sky with Momo. Um, that was awesome. Yeah, and then Crossroads of Destiny. That was season two's finale, I think, right? Yeah, and that was also just yeah really cool. We had Zuko like going back to the Fire Nation. We had Aang. At the time, I didn't realize, but Aang had literally died in this episode. I did not realize that until you guys told me after. And then Katara like saved him. So that was cool. And then it also obviously had like the crazy like space visuals type thing, which is yeah, always love that stuff. Yeah, so those are my S tier, and then yeah, there's obviously like you can see like most of the banger episodes are in A tier here. Toph's introduction, the library, I love this one. Tales of Bossing City, you might actually be surprised I didn't have it in S tier. Yeah, I don't think it was like my favorite episode. It was good, like it was just a good episode. Appa's Lost Days as well. I almost had this in S tier, but I figured I'd just keep it to like six for S tier. Um, yeah, and Western Air Temple. That was the or no, Boiling Rock was the one when they're Zuko and Sokka are like talking about their girlfriends, and Zuko's just like, "That's rough, buddy." That was one of the funniest moments of the show. I think really good. But yeah, I guess that's about yeah. You can look at it. I didn't like. It wasn't like super. I obviously didn't like look up what happened in each episode, so there's going to be some stuff that I would, if I actually spent like 3 hours reading every episode description, I would change stuff probably. But yeah, so that's the general gist of it. Let me know what you think about that. Yeah, I'd be shocked if people didn't have. Maybe not shocked, but I feel like part three of the finale was like the best episode. Yeah, yeah. In terms of just like it had everything. Part three, yeah, it was just a really good episode. Um, yeah, what should we talk about after that? Yeah. So yeah, this video is not too long yet, but yeah, well, I'm trying to keep it short because yeah, not that many people are going to be watching an actual like really long video just discussing this. But so we got yeah, the live action. I'll get that uploaded shortly. That'll be the last upload on this channel for Avatar and like TV stuff, I guess. Yeah, well, so we'll get that uploaded, and then yeah, I really hope you guys come and join me on the new channel. I haven't actually made it yet, but I'll have it like in the description by the time this video is uploaded. Yeah, gonna start Korra up in the next. You guys are probably getting mad at me because I keep like saying a certain time, and then it's yeah. Let's try for like the 13th of April would be like that's a good target. Might be before that, might be after that, but that'll be the target, I guess. We'll start when we start up Korra, and I am gonna do. I guess maybe let me know. We can talk about this more, or yeah, let me know in the comments. I guess we can do. I'm not going to be doing double uploads like or 2 episode uploads like I was doing before because that was I legit was my sleep schedule was getting so bad from staying up all night editing, and if there's copyright I just would be up for like till like some days I was up till like 6 a.m. and getting like 3 hours of sleep. So that's not going to work anymore. That was just yeah, there was just so much fun watching it and uploading it. I had a good schedule, but it was just yeah, wasn't working for me like long term. Wasn't going to work long term. So yeah, we'll do. I can either do like one upload or one episode per day. Like hopefully 7 days a week, but probably 5 days a week might be more of a realistic target for me now with how much stuff I'm going to be trying to do like between like the rugby stuff I'm doing and then other shows as well. So 5 episodes a week would probably be good, but I could also do like 3 uploads a week, but then do 2 episodes in each one. Um, that might also work. Let me know which one you'd prefer. I think that might be better. Yeah. because yeah, that way it's a bit more spread out that way, I think. But yeah, that's let me know in the comments. Let me know what you guys think about that. It's I don't really think I have a preference, but yeah, the three uploads a week would probably be easier for me to like consistently do rather than every day because you never know what's going to happen each day. Um, yeah, and then yeah, so good. But we'll do Korra, and then after Korra, I don't really know what like. Is there more Avatar stuff to react to after Korra? Like, I'm not even. I guess I could check out the comics, but I don't know if that's something I could really like react to the comic to reading a comic or whatever. So maybe I could go read that up by myself and then like talk about it after because I do want to know what happens to uh, Zuko's mom. Yeah, and I think did I read that there is going to be another? Or no, that's definitely not correct. I was going to say that I read that they're making another cartoon version of Avatar, like an updated one. But no, that was I think that's One Piece. They're like doing another One Piece anime, I guess, where they're kind of like restarting it with less episodes, so it's not like people can jump into it without having to watch like 1,100 episodes or whatever One Piece is at. Anyways, yeah. Anything else we need to touch on? I don't think so. Yeah. Well, yeah, it was a great show. Really happy I watched it. Really happy you guys were like joining me for it. Yeah, it was really fun having people like to discuss the show with. That's kind of like the one thing that like having like a schedule where I was like watching two episodes, uploading them, and then the next day, like I'd go to bed after I uploaded them, and then I'd wake up and like read your guys' comments and like discussion about the episode, and then I could go watch the next episodes right after. And that I kind of lose that if I'm not if stuff's like really far ahead or something. Like if I watch like 10 episodes and then upload them or whatever, that's yeah, I kind of don't love missing out on that because it is always nice to like discuss a show with people like I know when shows are like live on like if I watch a show that just came out, I always will go on to like Reddit and like Twitter or whatever to read like what people are talking about the show. And that's always a fun part of watching stuff for me at least. Yeah, so I would miss out on that. Um, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'm excited for it though. Yeah. So we'll do Legend of Korra will be on the new channel. Three Body Problem is going to be. I just started that up. That'll be on the new channel. Doctor Who. I'm probably going to react to. Yeah, that's a show I've been like I enjoy. And yeah, I don't know what else after that in terms of like cartoon anime stuff. I'm not sure. There's a bunch of you guys have recommended stuff. I think like Attack on Titans come up a lot, and I've heard of that show before. I don't know anything about it, but I've heard of it. Yeah, I don't know what else would be show wise. Probably preferably something like that's come out semi recently would be good. But yeah, let me know. Like, yeah, you guys kind of, if you've been watching my videos, you know what stuff I like. So yeah, I would prefer more of like like an adult, not really an adult, but like just like more like the later seasons of Avatar. Less, or I don't know. That's not really the right way to describe what I'd be looking for. But like, yeah. But what's as good as Avatar? Let me know. Let me know. We can react to that as well after Korra, obviously. Hmm. Yeah, I guess that's all I'll say. This video went on a bit longer than I was hoping to. But yeah, I guess yeah. Thanks for watching, everyone. Yeah, go trick. Go, man. What was your name? I keep messing up your name. Kosher Kahanu. There we go. Kahanu and Muffin. Yeah, thanks a lot. You guys were the main supporters I had, comment wise at least. I'm sure there's a bunch of you as well that watched every episode, but didn't really feel like commenting. But yeah, you three helped a ton. Yeah, it makes things a lot easier when everyone's commenting like stuff I missed and stuff, and like I guess just showing your support. It makes it more fun for me to do this. Yeah. So yeah, for like the fifth time, we'll end it there. Make sure to go sub to the new channel. Yeah, hoping it works out. Yeah, like I was saying, it just yeah, just the way the algorithm works. I feel like it was my rugby videos doing so well was like actively hurting my Avatar videos, kind of. So Yeah, and it just makes more sense to split them up for now. So yeah, we'll do that, and yeah, I guess see you in a week, 2 weeks, hopefully a week for Korra. Really excited about it. I don't know anything about it other than that it's a sequel. So yeah, is it a sequel 100 years from now? Is it a sequel? Does Aang die tomorrow and Korra is the new Avatar? I have no idea. So we'll guess we'll find out in the next in the first episode. All right, see you guys.